Cooking here at the fire station, with it being mostly volunteer and all the meetings at night and stuff like that, we try to cook 3 or 4 times a year, have a good meal for the volunteers, and just depending on what we want on menus, what we cook. We have steak sometimes, and then chicken, pork chop. And I've been cooking for a long time. Even as a teenager, I used to cook a lot. So, of course, I've been here now for 24 years, and when I first got on that, I started cooking then. So I've been cooking a long time. Some fried green beans. Got some onions and mushrooms. I'm gonna put a little seasoning. This is a salt and pepper blend mixed, I reckon. The Morton seasoning salt, and then we got some Kavanaugh's Greek seasoning. I put that on about everything. And then butter. Country crock is the butter favorite. We're gonna let them onions and mushrooms saute down for 15-20 minutes on this griddle here. Let them cook down before we add the snap beans. All right, we got our sauteed onions and mushrooms, got them sauteed down. We're gonna slide them to the back. Now we're gonna add our cans of green beans. They can come back and kind of smear these out on top. Where I learned this recipe here at was up at a hunting club I used to be in up in Scotland Neck. There was a professional chef. He worked on an oil ship, and he was going out to sea a month at a time. So he'd average coming down to the club a couple times, and he would cook these things up, and man, I loved them so good. And he always looked forward to cooking them for me. His name was Jesse Watts, and he's from Roanoke Rapids, Weldon, which there's outside the side. But he used to cook these things, man, and I loved them. And that's probably been 30 years ago. So I started cooking these down here at the fire station. And if you cook anything, you got to cook these or the guys ain't happy. But I'd say that the barbecue chicken and pork chops is hard to beat. When cooking the chicken and the pork chop too, and especially when you're cooking large quantities, it takes a little longer than normal. So the chicken usually needs about 2.5 hours, and the pork chop's a good hour. So we started the chicken, we put them on earlier, let them cook for about 1 hour and 15 minutes before we flipped them. The old saying is, goes when you're looking, you ain't cooking, so we put them on, just leave them. Add our seasoning, and then we come back about 1 hour and 15 minutes later, and then we put the pork chops on about 350 degrees. Let it cook. I mean, that's not too high. And then, especially with the pork chops being cut a little thicker, they'll tend to be moist. Famous secret recipe for barbecue sauce. Get whatever kind of barbecue sauce you like as your base. We got like over 50 leg quarters out there on the grill, and we got 62 pork chops. So that's a right large amount. So we're gonna need a lot of barbecue sauce to dip in. So that's the base, and then I'm just gonna look in the refrigerator and we'll clean it out, whatever else we got. George's original. So there ain't really nothing secret about barbecue sauce. Just do what you got. This is the way we do it. This little Georgia, it's a little hot there. That add a little kick to it. We'll throw some Sweet Baby Ray's in there. And guess what else I'm gonna put in there? Y'all know I like butter. And look at me and tell. So we're gonna stick a little butter in there, and that'll help it out too. don't know. Everybody got mighty quiet when we were eating, so no, everybody said it was pretty good. So that's kind of our famous pork chops and chicken. Don't matter if you got steak for supper, pork chops and chicken for dinner like we're doing. Everybody loves Carolina Fire hot dogs. Old Brightleys. Cook them things up. And everybody will get one with their lunch from them. Because you can also eat them cold.